What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Off the Couch Boxing. I'm your host, Rexx Ruger. This, of course, is the infamous Alexis Arguello puppet. We're back with another banger. Y'all know what we do here. The most amazing and real boxing conversations anywhere on planet Earth. Legends, luminaries, world champions, and fighters on the come up. All coming here to chop it up with your boy, Rexx. And today is no different. We're going to get down to business and do our thing. It is Sunday, July 13th. Last night, we saw a great stacked card. Thanks to Turkey Al Sheikh. The Ring 3 went down last night, Saturday, July 12th. Congrats to all the winners. David Morrell beats Imam Katayev. Well, this is the main card, of course. Subriel Matias lifts the belt off of Alberto Puello. Shakur Stevenson gets a unanimous decision over William Zepeda. And Hamza Shiraz knocks Edgar Berlanga the fuck out. So, all in all, a great night of boxing. My guest is here. Let's get down to it and chop it up. I am excited. I'm always excited. Boxing's in the blood, baby. And we'll get my guest in here. Very excited to have him on. What's up, man?
What's up?
Very excited. I'm very excited to have you on here, man. And I want to ask you right off the bat, man. When you're a hot young prospect, that's got to be the best feeling in boxing, right?
That's a good question.
I mean, you're talked about, man. There's a buzz on you, man.
Yeah. When you up and coming, it's like you got like a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like you want to show the world what you're capable of and how you are.
Yeah.
But when you already up the top, it's like I don't need to show nobody nothing.
Right.
Now when you up and coming, it's like I got to show everybody how I am.
Yeah. I mean, I'm up and coming in the podcast world, but that's not nearly as thrilling as being up and coming in the boxing world.
I'm actually want to start a podcast on my own. I was supposed to start one, but I just been.
I always encourage people. The last thing I need, obviously, is more fucking competition. But it is what it is. Everybody nowadays with a camera and a microphone is a podcaster. Yeah. You know that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I've grinded, man. I've gotten to do like 250 boxing episodes right now. I had a lot of amazing legends and OGs on and young up-and-coming fighters. I get the most thrill of having guys like you on. I like to see the young fighters that are going to be like the future champions. You know what I mean? That's a big thrill for me, having guys that are, 20 fights and under. That's pretty exciting. Yep. So for you, how did it get started with you? When did you first get a pair of boxing gloves on?
I was like 6, 7.
Yeah, young. You started young.
See me, I played a lot of sports when I was younger. I played basketball and football. I tried soccer. I didn't like soccer. Yeah. But I always wanted to be. I either wanted to go to the NFL or the NBA. That was my two things. Boxing was never one of the things to where as though I thought like I would want to do boxing. But my dad, when I was younger, my dad is 52. My dad he liked to watch all the old fighters.
How old I am. How old I am.
Yeah, he liked to watch all the old fighters. So he always used to talk about like Mike Tyson and how Mike Tyson knocked people out and all that. And one day it was like I think it was like a Muhammad Ali commercial or something. Like we was watching like something. It popped up. I was like, Dad, I want to do that. I want to do that right there. It was boxing.
Yeah.
But even though I didn't know what it was, I just thought it was just like fighting, because when I was younger, I come in a rough city, so it's like you're gonna get into fights, street fights and stuff like that. So when I was younger, I was getting into street fights, a lot of street fights. So it was like, it's fighting. I already do that out here anyway. So
why not get paid for it, right?
Yeah, why not just do that?
Yeah.
So I wound up going to the gym. The first day I was in the gym, my dad made me spar. I with no boxing experience, this off the street, this a kid that never been in the gym. Yeah. I don't even got a stance. I'm just
baptism, but baptism by fire.
Yeah, so
throw you in there.
The ring with somebody that already been in the ring and already been training for a long time.
Yeah,
so I go in there and I beat the kid up.
Nice.
So after that I just kept going with it. And I wound up, I was in the gym for like 3 to 4 years before I had my first amateur fight. Like my first amateur fight, I think I was like 9 or 10, one of them. Like 9 or 10, I think. And I just kept going with it. And then I wound up just falling in love with it. but before I fell in love with it, I took 3 years off. I took 3 years off, and I came back when I was age of 14.
What was the reason for taking the 3 years off, if you don't mind me asking?
My
Just
dad,
wanted to make sure you really wanted to do it?
my dad worked a lot. So my
Okay.
dad worked a lot, and my dad, we used to be in the gym 9, 10 o'clock. And as a kid, it's like you want to sometimes, because like I said, I was doing 3 sports. So sometimes I would come home from football practice or basketball practice, and I want to go outside and play with the other kids.
Just want to have a life.
I
Yeah.
wanted to have a life, but
Yeah.
it was like he getting off at 9 o'clock, which I don't blame him because he had to provide for me.
Yeah.
He had to get off at like 9 to 10 o'clock, and we go straight to the gym. And I'm coming home 11 o'clock. I'm going to
Yeah.
sleep. I'm going to sleep around 12. I'm waking up, going to school, and repeating
Yeah.
the same process over and over.
Yeah.
So I wound up telling him I don't want to do it no more because it was like it wasn't fun for me no more. It wasn't
Yeah.
fun. It was
I
kind.
get that.
It was like I had no childhood, so it was like
Yeah.
it was just boring and it wasn't fun. So
And so was there anybody standing in your way with the boxing thing, man? Like I imagine, I mean, I hear the story a lot on here talking to boxers where dads are really psyched up, man. You know what I mean? They're down to bring their kids to the gym, but sometimes moms might not be too stoked about their kids getting punched in the face for a living, man. How did your mom feel about it?
my mom never liked me boxing, never.
Didn't like it.
Like now my mom is like, she just like, all right, I know this what you want to do. Like my mom just started coming to my boxing fights when she seen me go to the summer festival in the JOs in
Yeah.
2023
Yeah.
in June. She came out there. I went to the semifinals, and after that, like she was just like she was like, oh, okay, you can actually handle yourself, because she
Yeah.
never actually been to a boxing fight to where as though, because she never wanted to see her son, and the youngest at that. She never wanted to see her youngest son to get hit in the head. And then my mom watched a lot of news, so on the news, they say all the head injuries that you get from certain
Yeah.
sports. Like my mom actually made me stop playing football. That's why I don't play football. I stopped playing football, but she never liked it. But now it's like she just gotta accept it now.
Now, you talked about playing the other sports, man, and you talked about the NFL and the NBA kind of being something you're interested in. You know, if you had to pick, throw down one right now, man, what would you rather made it in, NFL or the NBA?
NBA.
Yeah. Yeah.
NBA.
Those guys do get paid better, too, I think.
NBA.
Yeah.
The only thing I like with football, I played offense, but I was more of a defensive guy.
Yeah.
I like to hit.
Yeah.
So
I get that. Yeah.
But so I know it's either like I was like one of them I'm a crash out on the football field. It's either I'm gonna hurt you or I'm gonna hurt myself.
Yeah. How tall are you, if you don't mind me asking?
5'11", 6 foot, one of them.
Yeah, so you could have made it. Yeah, you could have made a point guard.
I could have made it, but basketball, I had a jump shot. I didn't have much handles, but I knew where's though I could get to my spot. I had enough handles where's though I could get to my spot.
Yeah.
But even though even if like it's a catch and shoot, I'm shooting it. I was more like a prime Klay Thompson.
Okay.
How like Klay Thompson could just get to his spot.
Yeah, splash it.
With a quick release, or he can catch and shoot it. I was more of them guys, and I played defense.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you're growing up, at 6 years old, you're getting into boxing. Are you watching any of it on TV? And are there guys that you were like looking up to?
I never really watched. I never studied no boxers until I got a little bit older. I always loved Floyd.
Yeah.
I didn't care about none of the old fighters. The fighters I watched was like Floyd.
I hear his name a lot. Believe me. Yeah.
It was just strictly Floyd. Like that was my favorite fighter. It's still my favorite fighter to this day.
Yeah.
Floyd. I never really watched boxing. Like I watch it here and there, but it's like I was a kid. I wanted to watch like YouTube.
And now you're three fights in your career. You're 3-0. All three are knockouts. And if someone is looking at you on paper, it can be a little misleading. People might say, okay, from what it looks like, this kid's a knockout artist. Is that a fair assessment of what you do, or are there other layers to your game that you'd like people to know?
I want to say I'm a knockout artist. I just say that like I'm more of an IQ fighter, and I know I got real good placement on my shots.
Okay.
Like I study. Now as when I got older, I started to study to where as though like I watch my own self. I watch my own fights and be like I could have did that better. I could have did this. Like I don't like to watch other fighters because it's like I'm not gonna do what they do in the ring. So I watch myself. I would like my last fight. I watched that fight millions and millions of times, and whereas though I could have placed this shot better. And
Yeah.
when I go to the gym, sometimes you hit the bag, I hit the bag, and like I throw a shot, and I think about it, and I repeat it in my head. I'm like, I'll turn it this way,
Yeah.
or no, throw it this way. So it's like I'm more of an IQ fighter, and I like the box. Even though I'm tall, I'd rather bang than box.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
but I just think that it's the placement of the shots. I won't think it's strictly this power. It's more whereas though I got power, but I'm placing them very well to whereas though I know every part of the body. I study the body. Like in high school, I took human anatomy classes to whereas though I know where to hit you at.
Yeah.
Whereas though
Yeah.
so I know every placement where you can go down from. I know how to turn it if I hit you in the liver, I know where to turn it up.
That's
To twist it
interesting,
a
man.
little bit.
It's refreshing to hear a young guy, man, be that much of a student of the game, man, because you do
Yeah.
see a lot of young athletes, man, want things to happen fast, and they don't want to always
Yeah.
put a lot of work into the process, you know?
Yep. So
That's refreshing.
like me, I'm not in a rush to get to be shot up in the rankings. I know because I turned pro when I was 17. I wasn't like one of them guys that be like, oh, I want to be a world champion by I'm 20. I know
Right.
I'm not gonna be a world champion by I'm 20 because nowadays they're not gonna let no 20-year-old be a champion.
Yeah.
Like Jerron Boots NSC, what he 28, 27, he just turned champion. Like
Wait,
he
so do
just
you
got
think? Wait, so do you think that means that in November we're going to see Abdullah Mason in a title fight? Do you think he's too young to win that?
see him though, he shot up in the rankings fast. So it's
Yeah.
like he got no choice but to be one of them guys that fight for a world title. Like he
Yeah.
shot all the way up in the rankings fast. He only been pro for like 2 years with like 20 fights, 19
Yeah.
fights or
Yeah.
something like
Because
that.
he is on that Riyadh season card in November, and he's
Yeah.
fighting Sam Noakes
Like
for a belt. So.
it's like a couple of people that would be able to
Handle it.
like able to handle it and like get fights that fast. But like with like him, I don't think he's a great fighter, a
Yeah.
real great fighter. I just don't think that like he's actually ready for like them top dogs. I want him. I'd rather him grow into his body more, just like how I'm doing. Rather grow into his body more, get the more man strength, and
Yeah.
and get the feeling of being in a 12-round fight or a 10-round fight because he's getting these guys out of here less than 5 to 6 rounds.
That's a fair assessment. I respect that, man. I couldn't disagree with that, man. He is young, man, and it is a big stage. The lights are bright. It's
Yeah.
tough. What I mean, he
Like,
seems like he's got a lot of poise and a good head on his shoulders.
yeah,
So hopefully he'll be all right.
like now, if I figure though, I like now if he was going to ring with like somebody like a Tank, to whereas though Tank he been to 12-round fights and he's
Yeah.
been up there top echelon guys and stuff like that. I figure though like he would have to go to a whole nother level to try to even beat Tank, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But Tank already been to that level, so Tank gonna take him to deep waters. Tank know to whereas though he don't got the same amount of experience I got.
Right.
So I like this fight right now. This is a very great fight for him to get a belt. I hope he don't get. I want to see him get to I want him to see him get to like the 10-round fights. I want to see him get all the way up to 10 to 12 rounds. I don't want to keep seeing him getting these guys out of there 5 to 6 rounds.
And so, what did you think about the card last night? Did you get a chance to watch what went down last night?
Belinka trash. Belinka
trash. Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the 16 knockout first round win streak, that was okay, but it's not like it's like as he got up in the competition, it's like what I don't know.
You are gonna make a good podcaster. At least you're honest.
Because I'm gonna be honest. I used to like Belinka, but as he got up in the competition, he just showed me this I don't know.
Even
is he good? Is he bad?
Listen, even the fellow New Yorkers and the Puerto Ricans don't want to claim him. So I mean, he's obviously, man, he's not always he's not always a credit to the sport, man. Some of the stuff goes a little over the top,
Yeah. Like now,
I mean, maybe he should have focused. Maybe he should have focused more on the fight and not been throwing underwear at Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah. then I also don't like how his corner handled that fight too.
Yeah.
Like when he got to the corner, I've been like I never been hurt or none of that. But when I got to the corner and I was like tired because my first fight I was a little tired. My cut man in my corner, they splashed water on me. They woke me up. They put ice on my head. Put water in your shorts. I didn't see none of that from his cornerman. All I just seen was the ice on his head. I ain't seen no water being splashed on him. Try to rejuvenate him and get him back up and and also he wasn't responsive and they let him go back out there.
What do you think they should have done? He should have got back to the corner and they should have just thrown in the towel.
No, I think they should have came to the corner and I think they should have tried to pour water on him, try to get his mind back right and getting back into the fight. Because when he was in the corner, you could still see his eyes was glassy, like he was out of it.
Right.
When he came back to the fight, when he came back to the corner, I mean, I think they should have tried to rejuvenate him, but they didn't. And as soon as he went back out there, he got dropped again.
And what did you think about the performance of a guy who's often criticized, Shakur? Yeah.
This is what I hate about fans. They don't actually know the art of boxing is to get hit and not get hit.
Oh, I agree. I say it on here all the time.
That's the art of boxing. They get mad at him because he's a spectacular boxer. He's hitting you, but you're not hitting him.
Mm-hmm.
And they be like, oh, he's born because he's not getting knockouts. But then, like for instance, right, the kind of been in a Chris Eubank fight.
Yeah,
he was complaining about that, saying, "Oh, it wasn't no skill and it was just rugged."
Right.
But that's the fights that y'all ask for. And then, but when somebody go out there like Shakur and they display beautiful boxing, y'all say, "Oh, it was boring. He was running the whole fight."
Yeah.
So I don't understand what fans would want to see. They would want to see Tyson Fury or Wilder fight. But now look at Wilder.
Yeah. It's like they just want to see Gaddy Ward all the time. They just want to see knockouts, bloodshed, or whatever, man. But I think fans don't realize what Shakur does to such a high degree is artistic. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful boxing. To me, actual boxers, it's not boring because it's he's boxing great right now.
I was a little concerned last night in the post-fight interview, man. Like when he kind of alluded to the fact that he changed up his game plan just because of the naysayers who say that he runs all the time. He kind of said, "I hung in there for y'all tonight, man, just to show you, man." I don't think he should change what he does, man. Do what you do, man. Fuck what people are saying.
You always like one thing I love from Floyd. He never went off the script and off his game plan.
Yeah.
He always was he went. When he got older, he was always he was offensive sound, but he was strictly IQ, defense, and he's gonna pick you apart slowly by slowly.
Yeah.
But I don't like I like how Shakur fought last night. Sometimes you do need to change it up for different fighters. Like a fighter like Cepeda. I think he should sometimes he should have used his legs and sometimes he should have went in there.
Yeah,
he should have went. It should have been like a mixture. It's like as the end rounds, like how he was standing in the middle of the ring, actually boxing. He should have been doing that from the start. And then whereas though now when Cepeda is breaking down, now you can go inside.
Yeah, because he did admit in the interview afterwards, he's just like, I normally wouldn't have taken this much punishment and eaten this many shots, man. You know what I mean? So, but listen, man, I, as a boxing fan, I don't need Shakur to stay in there and get punched for my sake. I appreciate what he does. I
love the boxing because that's the art of boxing. Fans don't understand the art of boxing. The art of boxing is to hit and not get hit. And then they don't understand the toll it is to keep getting hit and hit on your head or your body. It breaks you down. Like look at James Toney. James Toney never trained. He always went to the gym and sparred.
Yep.
That fought. And now you can tell the headshots, it took a toll on him. Sometimes
that's my guy. I can't lie. That's why I've had him on the podcast a couple times. I love James. I love him, man.
James is a great guy, but you can tell. You can tell he's been in wars.
Oh yeah,
you can tell.
Yeah,
like for instance, did Muhammad Ali die from a brain injury?
I don't think the medical field would ever actually say it was because because boxing probably would not want that to be the image. But I certainly don't believe that facing all those guys in the '60s and the '70s, man, that certainly contributed. Definitely,
them guys,
no doubt.
They was having actual wars, getting hit there's like actual like wars to where as though now today you seeing a lot more people they taking a route of the art of boxing of the hit and not get hit.
Yeah.
But then you have fighters that where as though they want to go on the inside and get hit. But like I prefer to hit and not get hit. I don't want to get hit. I don't like being hit. Like,
I know you mentioned you're 5'11". You're currently fighting at super featherweight, man. Are you interested in exploring other weight classes? And how high do you feel like you could go? Like, obviously, you know your body best, man. Like, where do you see yourself? Well, what's your ceiling?
I'm actually my next couple fights is going to be at 130. I'm not going back. I don't think I will go back down to 126 unless it's like a world title fight. Because I'm getting older. I've been this low since for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
Like in the amateurs, I was fighting 132, but in the amateur 132 is really a 126 body.
Right.
If you think about it. So I've been and also I felt as my last fight, the weight cut was a little bit more harder to get down to 126.
Yeah.
It was a little bit more harder. It was like I actually I was training with a hoodie and a sauna suit on to get down to the weight. So I felt as though like now I'm gonna move up to 130, let my body grow up more, and actually be strong and healthy and comfortable, and keep going. And I think I could probably get up to probably 147 by the time I retire. Probably 140, 147.
And now most guys, when they get in this sport, they have an idea of the kind of legacy they want to carve out. Like you saw a guy like Pacquiao, he captured gold at like 8 different weight classes. Then you see like a guy like Terrence Crawford, he zeroes in on stopping at weight classes and being undisputed, getting all the belts. What kind of goals have you set for yourself, man? What would you like to achieve?
My goal is I don't really care. I don't really care about the belts. I care about the belts because like if you look at it, Tank, he never really fight for no belt.
No.
Like he fought for a belt, but like he didn't really be like, oh, I'm just gonna take all these belts. Me and him, we come from gritty city, so we looking for the most money.
Yeah. But
so that's like I would love to have a belt, but if say right, it's cool. I got 2 contracts on the table. I got a guy I can go fight for 50 million. And I got a world title fight. I can go fight for 20 million. I'm gonna go take that 50 million fight.
Absolutely, you gotta. Yeah.
So I'd rather chase the money because we as boxers we not in here. I'm gonna keep it. We not in here to just chase belts. We in here to get the money and fight the best competition and do what we do and get out the sport.
So with that being said, man, like, have you thought, because I've had guys on here, man, who have really thought out their careers to the point where they know what age they want to be done by or how many fights they want to fight. Have you thought about your career to that extent? Like how old you like to be when you're done?
I always say I'm retiring when I'm 30.
30, yeah.
As soon as I turn 30, I'm done with boxing because I don't want. I'm gonna pull an Andre Ward. Like Andre Ward still got his senses. Andre Ward can go in the ring today and still be a top echelon fighter, but he chooses to get out the game because the words though he don't want to take all these unnecessary headshots. Because when you get older, your reflexes is gone.
Sure.
And like your timing is off. So I'd rather do what I do for these next 11 years that I got left, and just be done with it.
And have you thought about what life after boxing looks like? Are you interested in other components like being a promoter, being a coach, a trainer yourself, or do you think you think you'll make a clean break and go do something else?
I'm gonna be a regular guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be regular. I'm gonna be a regular person. Like now, like I want to start investing into like flipping houses. Yeah. I want to get back to the community. I want to be like one of them type people. I want to buy houses and flip them. I want to be like I want to own multiple things, and I also just want to just be one of them people that's give back to their community. I don't want to be one of them guys where as though like I don't want to be arrogant and all that. I just want to be a regular normal guy. I understand I box, and you might have seen me on TV, but I'm also one of you. I'm also one of the guys that I'm a regular human being. I don't want to be overhead and nobody. I just want to be a regular person. That's all.
I like that. It's a good humble attitude. Now, is there a lot of pressure on you? Because as I said at the top of the interview, you know, there's a lot of buzz on you. Yeah. You know, probably when I was putting my notes together and I'm trying to find stuff to talk to you about or whatever, you know, I'm seeing different stuff pop up on the internet, you know, hot prospect, biggest prospect, biggest secret in boxing. Yeah. Is there added pressure now? Like when you prepare for fights or you got fights coming up, or is it just another day at the office?
Now it's just another day at the office. Like I treat all my fights like that as like another day at the office. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. You're not putting no pressure on yourself either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that kind of stuff can get to you. You know, it can get to you when people are constantly writing stuff about you, and then suddenly you start like, you know, saying, "God, I gotta turn up and show out and
Yeah.
you know, perform a certain way for people to you know to live up to this."
Yep.
And now you got a good team around you, man. Talk a little bit about the team around you, because I know a fighter's only as good as the team they got around them.
I got a great coaching team around me. I got a great strength and conditioning coach. Shout out to Coach Sean. He wanted the one like people don't know. I got a great strength and conditioning coach. He's one
You
of them.
got it nowadays.
He's one of them ones.
Yeah.
And even though people he's not a hype job. He's not one of them people. He's real big. Like my strength and conditioning coach, he worked with NFL players. And like he worked with NFL, NBA players. He was all
Yeah.
he went to he was a D1 athlete in basketball. So he understand the sport. He also was a pro MMA fighter. So he understand every sport. So he knows how the body should be and how the body should react to certain things. So I got a great strength conditioning coach. Now my dad he came up with me in the sport. He's a great coach. I got him as a top coach around here in the state of PA. And then another great coach I have is Coach Rashad. Now
Yeah.
that's the man with the plan right there. He also is my promoter, and him and Greg Pritchard. Uh, but Rashad is the man with the plans. Rashad is the brains is the brains of the operation. My dad, he's another guy. He liked it. Him he studied boxing all day long. I go downstairs. It's boxing on it. It's boxing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now Rashad, he was a professional fighter himself, so he also knew the game, and he's also he's a mastermind behind the craft of boxing.
So how active would you like to be in 2025, man? How many fights would you like to have if you had your way?
At least 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of the ones to. Whereas though I don't want to rush myself into nothing. I want to
Yeah.
be one of them, I want to go at my pace and do what I do at my pace. I don't care about, like I see a lot of guys that went pro after me and got more fights than me now because they want to be up the top so fast. But they got to look at it. They also got to look at it as though we are still young. We still young.
Yeah.
We still got teenager. We still got teenager bones.
Yep.
We don't got that man strength that we think we have. But it's also we also great boxers also. Like the generation that my generation, like the people that I grew up with around the state of PA. We a tough class is going to come out. We all, even though we not all at the same weight. We got different weights that came out as my group, but we it's going to be a great group.
Yeah, I am excited about the future of boxing. You know, like I said, I have a lot of young up and coming guys on there, man. Like when we're done, I'll send you the playlist of the guys I've had on here. I'm sure you'll probably know a lot of them, but I love having the young. It's good to see that the sport will be in good hands going forward, because a lot of the young fighters nowadays, yourself included, it's not just the skills, but you're also very poised, great young men that are going to be good ambassadors for the sport. You know what I mean? You got to have those kind of guys, man, like really adding class and integrity to this actual sport. You know what I mean? That helps. And so let me ask you about a couple of hot topics. Jake Paul fights. Are you a fan of these?
I don't watch them.
Don't watch them.
Nope.
And do you think it's a fair, when you look at him, I know he trains like a boxer. He lives like a boxer. He wants us to believe he's a boxer. Do you view him as a boxer? As a guy that's done this for a long time yourself, do you give him credit?
To be a YouTuber turned to a boxer, I give him credit because he fought actual boxers. So I give him credit, but I just don't watch it because it's like I don't really take him as like, oh, he was one of the ones where he grew up as a boxer, just like how I grew up as a boxer. He was just one of the ones. He had money and he decided, oh, I just want to box.
But a lot is being made about him potentially being ranked. Do you see him as somebody that'll ever have a world title?
No. No.
Thank God.
I don't
Thank
think
God.
he would beat. I don't think he would beat one of them top Michelin guys.
No.
He started too late in his career to be one of them.
Now, you brought up weight classes earlier. We were talking weight classes. Obviously, at the end of this year, we're going to see Terrence go up and fight Canelo.
Yeah.
Where do you rate Terrence Crawford's chances?
Slow.
Tough. Yeah. Tough day.
It's tough. It's going. I gotta see how Terrence. I gotta see how big Terrence is.
Yeah.
Like later on into his camps and like with the wins, then I'll give my opinion. But
he was chilling with Shakur last night. He looked pretty good. He looked pretty good last night.
Like, because I'm just looking at this like he started at 135. He's going all the way to 168. It's like that's a big jump.
Yeah, and I mean we're talking about Canelo too. It's Canelo.
Canelo. Then also with Canelo, we never know. He might be still on them PEDs.
Yeah. I do respect Bud, man, for saying that he doesn't want no hydration clause though. Wants him at his best because he's gonna swell up on fight night, man. Canelo. He's gonna be big.
He's gonna be like 190.
Yeah, he's gonna be big, man. And so do you have a date for your next fight?
Sometime in August. I mean, sometime October.
And you're in the Pennsylvania area, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. How close to Erie are you?
Hours.
Okay. So yeah.
So I'm next to Philly.
Oh, okay. And I would be remiss because I'm a big fan of nicknames, man, and the origins of them, man. Where's Hot Sauce come from? I gotta ask.
It came from my dad.
It was his nickname, or he gave it to you?
He gave it to me.
Okay.
So like when I was younger in the gym, I was like when I first came back, they was like get saucy.
Okay.
So, but I had like people always say I got power, so I would hit people and it would hurt. So, but also I'm very slick. I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get hit at all. So they was like get saucy. So one day I came home, me and my dad playing around. He was like, man, we need a nickname for you. You need something to call you. So we playing around. I was like, call me Sauce. And he was like, you know what? We're gonna put hot on it, call you Hot Sauce.
Yeah, it works. For a boxing nickname, it works. I'll give you credit, man. I hear a lot of them, man. I've even done like podcasts where I've ranked them some of the best ones, man. You know what I mean? Hot Sauce is a good one. I like it because it's not necessarily boxing related, but it still sounds like a bragging type of name.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna be a sauce, you want to be Hot Sauce. You just do.
So now I got my own hot sauce out that I'm selling now.
Nice.
Got my own hot sauce out, and now I'm trying to get a merch now.
Hey, now I don't want to bring up the elephant in the room, man, but I have seen your hand go up a couple times, and you appear to have a little bit of a splint on your finger. For fans, is this anything to be concerned about, or is it just a minor injury?
It's just a minor injury. 2 to 6 weeks. I injured my finger. I injured my finger. I fractured it. Half of it is broken, half of it is not. So that's what just happened.
But you feel like you'll bounce back, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce back.
Yeah, and you brought up a great point earlier, man, about how guys aren't really having to fight a lot of fights before they can get world title fights. We talked about Abdullah Mason. I always bring up Keyshawn. His 13th fight in his career, he gets the WBO, 135-pound belt. So you can do it with less and less fights. I know you're only 3-0, but have you thought about how many fights you'd like to have under your belt before you're throwing your hat in the ring for a world title?
I feel as though I could beat. I'm gonna be honest. I could beat a lot of people at my weight now.
Yeah,
but I know I won't never get the shot now. I say like 12-0, 12 to 15-0 to where though my name started get mentioned into them because I'm at a low class weight. I'm at a low weight, so it's easy to get shot up in the rankings fast. Like right now I'm ranked 99. I'm ranked 99, and in the 126 division I only got 3 fights.
But I feel like I like boxing fans to know though that I think sometimes boxers that are under 135 and lower, man, don't get credited, man. But there's some great fighters. I'm glad to see some of the smaller guys getting on the pound for pound list, like the Bam Rodriguez's and those guys getting noticed.
I like
Bam.
Bam, when he's one of my favorite fighters out right now.
Yeah. Shout out to Bam. He fights this coming up weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching. I like Bam for sure.
Yeah, but it's just nice to see guys, smaller guys, man, getting credit. You know what I mean? Because I think everyone always glorifies like the middleweights, the heavyweights. You know what I mean? All those kind of guys, welterweights. You know, but sometimes the smaller guys, get discredited a little bit.
Yeah.
And so And so what do you know about your opponent in August? Do you do a lot of studying on your opponent, or do you leave that up to the team?
I'm not fighting in August no more.
Oh, you're not fighting in August.
Okay. My injury.
But when you are going to have a fight coming up, do you study a lot? Do you watch a lot of tape, or do you just leave it up to the team?
I watch him a little bit, but I don't watch him a lot.
It's not something. Yeah, it's not something where you're watching hours and hours.
Nah, like I will watch him, and I will see certain things. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
Like I'm one of the ones where as though I don't really have to sit there and study a lot. Like I got a good memory.
Yeah.
So I can watch one fight, and I can not like if they got like a couple fights, I'll watch it like 2 times. I'll be like, okay,
yeah,
that's what he bringing.
You feel like you've downloaded enough.
Yeah, I downloaded enough. So when I go into a fight, because a fighter is not you. Once a fighter keeps going on, like once they get to like 5 fights, 3 fights, they're gonna be what they are.
Yeah, you're right.
You already know this is the style. Regardless, this is what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
So when you see it, you be like, okay, this what they do. So when it come to fight time, you in the ring, you see them make that move, you be like, okay, I know what he about to do.
Now I can't help but notice though that I saw the Sugar Ray Leonard Hagler poster behind you, man. Obviously, man, you are a guy who I can tell is a boxing historian. I'm sure you've watched that fight in your young life, man. Who won that fight?
Tough fight, close.
It was close, man. But did you feel like one guy won or one guy didn't? You must have a feeling on it.
Nah, with them fights like that, and when it be close fights like that, I just be like, man, just give it a draw.
One of the close. It is one of the closest of all time. Yeah.
I give it a draw.
Yeah, I know. I every time I've watched it, I've gotten it 115, 113 for Sugar Ray. But then I've had guests on here where I've asked that question because believe it or not, that fight still is very polarizing. You go on to throw a picture of those two up in any boxing forum and start a conversation about it. Thousands of people.
Actually, I think I might give it to Sugar Ray because I think Hagler started to break down after a while.
Yeah. And Sugar Ray was just a master of being able to steal rounds and just, really leave a lasting impression on the judges. Listen, man, you're a great young man, man. I'm glad we're in contact now, man. As your career develops, man, I'd love to keep having you back on, man. Seriously.
It'd be a pleasure to keep coming back on and talk about boxing.
I appreciate it, man. Stay in touch, man. I enjoyed this, man. Thanks a lot for doing it, man. And we'll talk again. And when I put the episode up tomorrow, I'll send you the link.
Okay.
All right. Good talking to you, my friend. Thank you. Continued success, man.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yeah, later. There he goes, folks. One of the hottest young prospects in the game right now. No pressure. David Hot Sauce Hardy Jr., man. 3-0, 3 knockouts right out the gate. We're getting busy, man. I'm excited. You're excited. That was an exciting episode. He's an exciting young fighter. It's the summer of Hagler. I'm excited, man. What a great episode, man. What another great young man and future champion propelling this sport that we all love so much forward into the 21st century. It is great to see. That young man is 19 years old. I got pairs of socks older than 19. So credit to him. What a great young man. He's going to do tremendous things in the sport, man. Keep an eye peeled for Hot Sauce. Appreciate him doing it, man. What a pleasure, man. Really, one of the young. I mean, you go on and Google his name, man. There's talk. There's buzz on that young fella, man, and rightfully so. Go watch what he's done so far. Watch how he fights and what he does. So thank you to David Hot Sauce Hardy Jr. Really appreciate him coming on. Again, make sure to like and follow Off the Couch Boxing and Pod Scum. Both sharing the same Facebook, but the Facebook is Off the Couch Boxing and Pod Scum on Facebook. You'll get updates on new episodes when they're dropping, who will be on them, and any other big pertinent boxing news. If it's popping off in the fight game, I'll be mentioning it on there, and you will be informed. And, of course, if you're watching right now, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to smash that notification bell to stay tapped in. This is why we are the undefeated heavyweight champion of boxing podcast. Go check our stats. Look at the playlist. Look at the guests we've run down. Like I always say, there's literally something for everybody, and that's why we're the undefeated heavyweight champion. And the good news is you too can be a champion. All you got to do is continue to stay tapped in to Off the Couch Boxing and continue to roll with the champs. Peace.